Unit 2. The two ladies have changed their mind right there, okay? They say it was too much for them. Okay. I will like to go ahead with the 5 then. I know that. Okay. Alright guys, did they tell you that Megan's been charging a $5 per person entrance fee?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Just want to make sure. Because I know it's a surprise when some people get there and you tell them they got to pay, then it's a big fussing and, you know. Well, I've seen it happen. So where you folks from?
Chicago.
Chicago? Okay, let me see.
I'm from Tennessee. Well,
From Tennessee.
Tennessee and Georgia.
And Georgia. Okay, all right. Welcome to One House. It's a little bit on the warm side, but you get food in a minute.
Yeah.
Give it a minute, it's coming. Those are sometimes to take passengers who can't walk as far, you know, down to the ship back and forth. Sometimes some of the ships are all the way down to the end by gate 6, you know. And you got people who got broken feet or elderly people, you know, whatever it is. This is the shopping area right along here. So when you guys return, this is where they're going to drop. You see where it says taxi drop off? So right there by here. Pascal, no deuce going Megan's. No deuce for Megan's. Okay, all right. So is this everyone's first time, or do I have any repeats?
First time.
Yeah, it's our first time too.
First? Alright guys, as we drive along, I'll give everyone a little history on the islands. If anybody have any questions, just feel free to ask. As long as I know the answer, I will give it. If I do not, I will say pass and we move along. Alright guys, the U.S. Virgin Islands is made up of 3 main islands: St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. The United States bought the 3 islands on March 31st, 1917. They bought them from Denmark and they paid $25 million in gold for the 3 islands. Once you are born here, you are automatically a U.S. citizen. We carry the same passports as you do. We pay into the same social security system. We file our taxes just like you do. The only privilege that we do not have here or in any of the other U.S. territories, we cannot vote for the president. But whomever you guys elect still serves as our president. Now here on island, we conduct our own local elections where we elect a governor and a lieutenant governor, senators, and a delegate to Congress who represents us back in Washington. But even our delegate does not get a vote on the floor. A person is just there to be our voice, you know, bring forth our needs and concerns, try to help with capturing as much federal funds to keep the main infrastructure together. Schools, roads, hospitals, so on and so forth. Now, of the 3 islands, St. Thomas is the capital. St. Thomas is 32 square miles, 13 miles long, with a population of about 50 to 55,000 people. Tourism is the #1 industry in the Virgin Islands from the month of, let's say, about end of October into November, June 1st, and it officially ends on November 30th. major hurricanes here were back in 2017. We got slammed with 2 Cat 5 hurricanes 12 days apart. So it was like, you know, as soon as you caught yourself one way, you got tossed the other way. And then by the time we started to get ourselves together in like about 18 going for 19, then as you guys know, then came the pandemic. No ships for a year and a half. So that was quite a beating to the economy. But one thing that helped to keep us floating is that the US never closed their ports, so we couldn't either. So for the other Caribbean islands that closed off completely and folks couldn't get in there, they came here. So that kind of helped us, you know, people coming in, you know, staying at the Airbnbs and, you know, so on and so forth. Thank God. For the building?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you, all these buildings that you see and further down and some of them up in the hills, this is a historical zone. So, excuse me, these homes and buildings cannot just be torn down and be rebuilt the way you want. They have to try to stay as original as possible. Now, when you look at, like, for example, the eastern side of the island, the northern side and so on, you wouldn't find many structures look like this. This is what I call old St. Thomas. Back in the days when my mother and her mother, you know, and so on, they were kids, this is where the population of people lived. You know, out in the eastern side of the island was like a ghost town. Nobody lived in those areas. Everybody stayed in town because that's where most everything was going on. You know, the little sailboats and, you know, cruise ships, what have you at that time, that's where they would come. So everybody stayed in this area. Okay?
I noticed you're on the left side of the road too.
Yes, yes.
Right with the left side drive.
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
Now St. Croix. St. Croix is the largest of the 3 islands, and she sits out to the south. It is 43 miles between St. Thomas and St. Croix. Over on St. Croix, that's where we have the local rum factory, and they produce the Virgin Islands rum, and it is called Fusion rum. It is spelled C-R-U-C-A-N. It comes in many different flavors. You have your dark rum, your light rum, and then you have tons of flavors. Example, mango, coconut, passion fruit, lemon lime, strawberry, blueberry, vanilla, guava, pineapple, I mean, you name it, they have a flavor. Excellent for rum punches and daiquiris. So if by the time you guys get back to the port and you do any shopping, remember it's duty free. So if y'all would like to buy any alcohol, we always ask that you buy at least 1 bottle of the local rum, okay? The big boxes hold 6 bottles each, alright? Population at St. Croix, roughly about 60,000 people. Now, St. John, she is the smallest of the 3, but she's the most expensive. And the reason for that is, many years ago, Rockefeller owned 2/3 of the island of St. John. When he left, he donated all that property back to the Virgin Islands government. Gave them one restriction: they cannot build, sell, or develop any of the property. Leave it the way he gave it to them. By the way, folks, we also have another cruise ship port where the Royal Caribbean is at. So please, when you are leaving the beach, give them the name of your ship so you get brought back to the right port, okay? Yes, so that's what he put in place. So the federal government came in, they took it over, and they turned it into the Virgin Islands National Park. So with that amount of the island unable to be developed, whatever is available, really pricey. She is beautiful. I would say the population in St. John, maybe about 5,000–7,000 people. She does not have her own independent airport like St. Thomas or St. Croix. So you fly in here to St. Thomas and you commute back and forth by the ferry boats. They run every hour and the hour. Okay? The beach that you guys are going to right now, Magen's Bay Beach. This beach was ranked number 10 in the world. Most beautiful beaches by National Geographic. The beaches are mile long, so you guys have a lot of room to spread out yourself. Many reported it back to the Virgin Islands government, and his requests were that they never develop it in terms of hotels, resorts, what have you. He wanted it to stay as natural as it is, and he also asked that they never change the name because he named it after his daughter. That's how we got the name Magen's Bay. As soon as we get right here around the corner, you're going to look up on the hill, and that is Fairchild's Castle right there. Okay? So he had a view looking this way over onto the downtown area, as well as he could stay from there and look right over and see Magen's Bay. Okay? Once you get up into the hills, on almost any side of the island, you do have spectacular views.
Is this still a private residence?
Yes, yes. I wish it went to the government for them to use it like as a museum or, you know, something like that. Now guys, take a look right here, and that's your beach down there.
Oh, wow.
You can see it's got quite a crowd of people down there. You guys will find a spot and mix right in, okay? Now, they mentioned that we do drive on the left here. That is something that they adopted from the British, and they stuck with it. Somewhere in the 1960s, they were trying to change it, but it was causing a lot of confusion, so they just left it alone. Now, people will say, well, if you drive on the left, the steering should be over there. But again, being a U.S. territory, the cars coming from the mainland. So it's just like if you guys brought a foreign car into the U.S., you're going to pay more in taxes. It's the same for us. So it's easier to stick with the U.S. card. Plus, when you need parts, it's much easier to get short on trying to track down foreign parts. Now, the reason that was given to me as to why the Brits took to the left, their thing is that majority of the population of people are right-handed. And back in the days of jousting, you have to have your hand free to joust. So they figure if you on the left, you have a better chance at defending yourself with the hand that most people use. Just like if two people right now coming towards each other, you have to fire, you have a better chance. If I'm on that side and I pull, now I'm pulling into the bushes. So you see? That's, yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Now where is the ship taking you guys tomorrow? Where you going?
I can't remember if it's San Juan. Yeah, it's San Juan.
Okay, you see that island right there between the hills? That is Tortola. And Tortola is the capital of the British Virgin Islands. It also consists of Virgin Water, Anegada, and Jos Van Dyke. Now that's why I tell a lot of people, if you guys ever decided to fly back into here to spend some time, you do not need your passports to get here because it's US to US. But if you have the passports, bring them, because having the passports will enable you to be able to get over and visit the British Islands. That is one of the reasons why St. Thomas is always usually ranked high on the list of places in the Caribbean that a lot of people love to come and visit, because while they're here, they can hop over to the British
Give us your honest opinion of Magen's Bay. Madison. Huh? The water was clear. I heard that part. What did you think, Mom? Honest opinions.
It was beautiful. Love the water. Felt bright.
Say good afternoon to each and every one of you. Welcome to September. Welcome aboard.
Definitely not the Mountaintop that was in. $42. Hey, Mom. Okay, I'm going out here too. Okay. Got some bananas. Do you know what these are, Mom? Do you know what these are?
No.
I don't either. Should have researched my fruits. So this USVI is US Virgin Islands, BVI is British Virgin
Can you
Islands.
get a picture of me, okay?
Yeah.
I took a panoramic of it. Gosh, this is gorgeous. Can you grab this, Mom? Look.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You want to take some more photos so you can hurry?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so no. So this would be Hans Lollick, I think. That is Little Tobago. Great Tobago maybe, right there. It's kind of hard to see. That one looks like Joost van Dyke. And then this one is Tortola. Then this right there should be Magen's Bay, where we just were.
Oh, Calumet Avenue? Were you there too? Oh, dude, when they partying?
When the police came, I didn't think you made it out.
I remember. Yeah, I know about Calumet. What do you know about Calumet, that street name?
I remember folks out of East Chicago. I didn't look at it.
I know about Chicago.
So ladies and gents, as you know, every place has its own challenges. St. Thomas is a very beautiful island, but we have no freshwater source here on the island. No rivers, no lake, nothing like that. So every house that you see in the US Virgin Islands, I would say most houses, have what you call a cistern built in the bottom of the house, and we collect the rainwater for household use, okay? When it runs out of, when we run out of water, we basically get the water truck, just like a gasoline truck, and bring water to your house, and then you gotta pay some money for that. They would fill up this water from the wells that's around the island, and take it to your household. Side, you could, on the right hand side, where the other cruise ship dock is at, this area is basically called Haven Site. And before that, we got the downtown area. All right, downtown Charlotte Amalie. The city was basically named after a Danish queen, Charlotte Amalie.
Oh, Charlotte Amalie.
Japanese, right? Italy is at night. Italy is like action at night too. And it's, the streets are even narrow. No, it doesn't. Went to the mountains. South. Did you go to Iceland? Did you go to Iceland? Where'd you go? Paris. London. And it's funny you say Spanish. We got something to say. I got my friends just left. And now they're not. Isn't it beautiful?
Where we are right now is called Sir Francis Drake Seat. Okay, this great seat was put there in the memory of Sir Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake basically was an explorer. All right, you guys ever read about him? Between this two, between Atlantic Island and Little and Great Tobago, the passage in between there is known as Drake's Passage also. Oh wow, that's Drake's Passage right there. Wow.
This is the Royal Caribbean ship that's here. I'm not sure which one. And then right across here is our ship.
It's an insulated bag.
And there's Madison's face. And then down here is downtown Charlotte Amalie, which is the capital. I want to take a picture of it.
Well, we missed our dining room in the Caribbean. Want to get away from all this.
we just are walking back to the
$12 for the one that Mom paid for?
to the ship. No, you owe me $12 for the one to the banana place. Mom paid for the one to Megan's Bay. Right?
Okay, I thought you said you owe me $50.
Or no, you paid for the one to Megan's Bay.
Yes.
I paid the next one and that one.
Okay.
I paid the next two.
I don't know. I need to put my cash with me.
Now I want you to get over there and let me take your picture.
Let's see now. You know what I thought about?
What did you thought about?
This has been x-rayed like 4 times. I wonder if it really did do something with my film.
Oh, what?
I forgot.
Hold up, wait a minute.
It used to be in like the wall. You have to.
Going back to the ship. Do. Huh? Yeah, some people are. They got a little bit of time left. Oof. I would not want to get arrested on an island. Said I would not want to get arrested on an island. That lady was talking about getting arrested on the island. I can take it. Okay, I think that was money well spent. I know you were apprehensive at first, Mom. Do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Madison, what did you think of the day?
It was good. I was miserably hot.
What was your favorite part?
30 minutes.
Favorite part?
The view.
From the mountaintop?
Place.
This is when Madison's being grumpy because of a bug. It's a spider update.
She hates spiders.
For the vlog. It's a spider. You know, everybody is like, what is this old lady talking about? Kids only. Massachusetts.
You understand, in 2 weeks you have no children left. You have all adults. Do you understand that, Mom? Yeah. You can't say my kids. You have to say my adults. Well, you'll still be my kids. I don't care. No. We're not your kids. We're your
Let's hear the debate.
You need to say my adults. I'm going to my
Nobody says my adult's house. My adult kids.
Children. People don't make it. They're still my kids.
What? Madison?
Mary Beth.
That's not true.
I still have Mary Beth on Live 360. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's creepy. That's no.
She stalks me. She stalks all of us.
What is it?
Yes, she does. She literally stalks. When I'm like, what's Megan doing? She's like, oh, let me check.
Yeah, I know.
Like, okay,
I mean, that tells me if she's
psycho stalker.
You know what I thought about? I just thought about my least favorite part happens to be Mom stopping at every map. Like, we weren't just in there. We were in the map.